need to think big for success? Do you get tired of hearing people tell you that it's necessary to think big to create big results? This advice seems to be everywhere. The stories of Walt Disney, Oprah Winfrey, and others are offered as examples. Those and other highly successful people started out with little more than a big thought. They had an idea about what they wanted to create. In many of these examples, there are fewer resources in the beginning. Money is limited, or not present at all. A big idea, hard work, and relentless vision got the ball rolling. Eventually, the end result was massive success, sometimes on a global level. Keep those stories in mind. Then, ask yourself, do I really need to think big to be a success? Let's try to answer that question. What happens when you think small and fail? Thinking small never suited anyone, except for the good enough crowd. It doesn't make a lot of sense to think small when thinking big requires no more effort. Even so, we'll play devil's advocate here. Let's look at what happens when a person thinks safe and small, and in the end fails. Imagine someone wants to start his own company. He has an idea that he can buy and sell books and make a profit. He starts in his garage. The competition is local bookstores, because even though he built an online presence, the internet is in its infancy. He fails to make a significant income. Fighting established brick-and-mortar bookstores doesn't work out. At this rate, he's going to have to close his business soon enough. If that was the end of the story, this person would have to abandon his small idea altogether. That's what happens when you aim for a small result. If you don't reach it, you haven't achieved much, if anything. Jeff Bezos succeeded spectacularly with big thinking. Most of the story we just covered relates the beginning of what would eventually become Amazon. The difference is that Jeff Bezos didn't think small when he started a brick-and-mortar bookstore from his garage. He began by dreaming big. He read a report that predicted businesses on the internet would enjoy annual growth of 2,300% from one year to the next. He kept that big idea in his mind. When he suffered short setbacks, it didn't stop him. He always thought big instead of small. Had he been a small thinker, there were plenty of times when he could have thrown in the towel. Instead, Amazon is a household name now and a trillion-dollar company. It's your choice. You don't need to think big. You can certainly think small and still achieve success in your life. But if you think small and fail, that could be the end of your plans. When you think big, success and even failure can deliver an impressive result. Thank you for listening to this podcast. It is brought to you by NMO Amsterdam. Become your best self. Charles Van Veen.
Oh, thank you.